I just remember him and his buddies getting my best friend and I to fight each other with boxing gloves and stuff. And so it was, we cared about each other like brothers, and so we didn't want to hit each other, like why would I want to hurt my best friend, And, I've done plenty of boxing on the bag and stuff like that. But when it comes to like fighting a real person at that age, it was kind of like, yeah, gosh, I don't want to hurt you, that kind of thing. And then finally, my brother's buddy was like egging my best friend on to just throw just to go. And he finally threw the first punch and it hit me square in the, kind of like upper cheek and nose. And it rung my bell and I'm like, oh, I just got angry. And then it was on. So that was like my first experience of actually fighting somebody. And it had to be my best friend. And then my sister, I think, my brother would do the same with my sister and have her try to fight people. And, and then we'd always, work out in the garage. We turned it into like a little boxing gym in there with a rhythm bag and driving the neighbors nuts. And then, but that's why I'm saying, like, that was always in the Hoff side of things in our family, just growing up. Really just, street smarts, defending yourselves, protect others, have that honor to help people, and, that kind of thing. So, and my dad would always say, like, to be a knight and that kind of thing. So, yeah. Now, when I got in high school wrestling, that was so awesome because everything just flowed. The gymnastics gave me that, the flexibility, the in muscle endurance, so I wouldn't fatigue because those matches are pretty long. And then it gave me that base strength, and like your muscle fibers and everything, like how you're on the rings and the bars and everything in gymnastics. It's almost like when steel has tensile strength. I don't know if you guys have ever seen how strong, say, monkeys are, but they're just hanging around stuff all the time. And so they got really good tensile strength, basically, in their tendons. It's really strong. Well, that's kind of how, like, gymnasts are. And so when I got into high school wrestling, thank God I had that base because it really helped me excel in that sport. And it was really good too because it taught not just how to defeat somebody, but it also taught you how to, receive, defeat yourself. And you take turns, winning or losing, and you come out with good sportsmanship out of it. Most of us would. And so I do miss that.